What's up, everybody? Nate here, Under the Table Brewing. I'm back for another 2018 Brewtubers triple triple play. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna do the one from the coordinator of this whole thing, Mr. Mike Dean. At the Dean's List, we're doing the Palisades and Citra. So his hops are Magnum for bittering. It's 0.75 at 60, and then he's got Palisade Cryo at 15 minutes, Palisade I think standard at 10 minutes, 3 ounces at 10 minutes, and then another ounce and a half at 5 minutes. And then he did the Palisades Noble, which is the new kind of sticks and remnants, lower alpha acid, kind of the polar opposite of cryo. Did that 3-ounce whirlpool at 180 degrees for 20 minutes, and then did a 7-day dry hop on Citra. So Citra dry hop, Palisades through the boil, Magnum to bitter. So we're gonna get into this and see what we're looking like. Alrighty. We had a spreadsheet here, but it looks like somebody got in and kind of maybe inadvertently blew some of the data away, so I'm kind of just going from what's on the bottle now, because all of Mike's information on the spreadsheet is gone. So let's crack it. A little bit of a hiss, not a big pop. Ooh, excuse me. But definitely some carbonation in there. Let's go ahead and get to pour. All right, so this one looks a little bit lighter than mine. I'm gonna go ahead and stop there so I can get a little headspace. Something I kind of wish I had thought of on the earlier reviews is kind of, trying to leave a little bit at the top to get some aroma. But it is a pretty one, very cloudy. No floaties. It's clean, but it's cloudy. Probably a lot of those hot proteins just won't drop out of that, because I think most of us used Whirlfloc or some kind of kettle fining in these to at least give it a little bit of a benefit. Poured a nice head though, gorgeous looking beer. Some bubbles kind of moving slowly up through it. What that kind of indicates to me is that it's got a little bit of body to it, but it's got an aroma. Get a touch of that Citra, and then that underlying common malt thing going on. A little bit of alcohol. Again, this one I'm getting basically like a little bit of a lemon zest and peaches or apricot. Smells very inviting, smells real delicious. Super clean aroma. The Citra is not as present as I thought it might be with 3 ounces in the dry hop, but it's all right. It's there. So I'm getting that lemon from, but I think the peaches, that aroma I think is from the whirlpool of the Palisades. I'm guessing. All right, let's get a taste. Cheers, Mike. Thanks for putting this on, brother. Pretty smooth. Definitely doesn't drink like it's an 87 IBU. 87 and a half is what he says. And it really doesn't drink like it's 8.7%. So Mike was a little north on the starting gravity. Either got really good efficiency, added more grains, or better attenuation, or a bad hydrometer reading. I don't know. Anyway, lots of things could happen, but it really doesn't drink like it's 8.7. This could be a dangerous one right here. I'm sure that it is. It's tasting really good. Flavor wise, so the bittering is there, it's present, but it's a very smooth bittering. I think that's Magnum. Magnum has a tendency to be a very smooth bitter. I don't know if I can really detect Palisades. Like I'm not super familiar with that hop variety already, you know, as it is, but I have had a few beers with it. The Citra doesn't really come through in the flavor. Maybe just a touch. I'm trying to pick it out. They're kind of blending together for me a little bit, but in a good way. Definitely in a good way. Not a whole lot to say other than that. That is tasty. Flavors am I getting? I'm getting almost like a grape skin kind of that. I don't want to say astringency, but almost. And then I'm getting some of that apricot flavor, and then a little blueberry. There's a lot of complexity to this, actually. Even getting like a little bit of melon. And then the aftertaste has got kind of a lingering bitter and a touch of that pininess. So it's really nice. Well-made beer, as always, from the Dean's List. Not too many stinkers from that place. Oh, excuse me. So I just poured the last of the bottle in, and maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I don't really care. There's some floaties now. Maybe some yeast floaties. Maybe just some junk from the bottom. Riboflavin. Nice, Mike. I know you brewed this kind of early in the game, so I'm curious if there was much of a change between early on and now. It still tastes really fresh. I mean, shit, I don't even have a brew date on here, but it does come off pretty fresh. So I'm digging it, man. Oh, yeah. Nick just admitted to blowing all that data away. All right, I'm just responding back to him. So, so maybe on I've got two more after this. Maybe on my last reviews, that data will be back. So closing thoughts on this, Mike. You brewed a tasty one, man. I like the combo. I like the Palisades. I think I'd like to see something else with the Palisades. Maybe something with less bitterness and no crystal malt, just to kind of give it a clean, bare, almost like smash, you know. But I think Palisades needs a friend. And I think Citra is doing the job nicely here. But I'd still like to see it on a clean malt bill, you know. No, single, like Pilsner malt base, you know, clean yeast again, and just let it do its thing, let it shine. So cool. All right, Mike, thank you again. Thanks for putting this on. Thanks everybody for watching these videos. These hops are it's been a lot of fun to see how they play together and see what combinations work. You know, we really haven't had any stinkers so far. You know, there's some tried and true hop combos in this, and then there's some fun new experimental stuff. And that's what I'd always try to push for the experimental. So that's my angle. But y'all have a good one. Till the next one, homebrew up, kids. Cheers, Mike.